if I hear it jingle again.
So yeah, just casting a spoon.
Big fish. Big fish. Lipless crankbaits, 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounces. Oh, he's gonna wrap me, dude. Oh no. Well, good morning, everybody. Today starts our Wisconsin adventure. Yesterday I drove 8 hours to Illinois, northern Illinois. Now we're packing up the car right here. I'm at my brother's house, got the Edman, loading up the kayaks right now. And we're on our way to go fish the Wisconsin River. Hopefully catch smallies, pike, walleye, maybe a muskie. I've been chasing it for a couple years now. Who knows what's gonna happen, but well, we're about to pack up and head out. We have arrived at base camp for this adventure, and conditions are a little, what would you say, rougher than we anticipated?
There's a lot more water than we expected.
So the only reason we know about this spot is because my brother Ed ended up taking a job down here. It's a very, very small town. It was like population 1,000 or something. And I mean, we got a dam right here. It is just pumping water. Last time Ed was here, he managed to slam a bunch of smallmouth right out of this area, not even needing a kayak, just straight up from the bank, which is why we're like, yeah, we're gonna do our trip here. Unfortunately, the water is way up. You said this used to be a beach down here?
Yeah, there's a little beach. And the dam is raging. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane, but supposedly, I mean, you can tell by the trees how flooded out this area is. Is it gonna be a good thing? Probably not. Is it gonna be an awful thing? Probably not. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna throw a couple casts right quick. If we catch anything interesting, I'll be sure to show it. Otherwise, we're gonna get our tents set up and then we're gonna take to the bank and let's get some fishing on, guys. So this area looks super turbulent compared to the other ones, but it's better footing. Enjoy the rushing wave sounds. Maybe over here looks a little chiller. Possibly over there. We're gonna crack a tube out here really quick, but we do need to get camp set up before it gets dark. That's a fish. That's a fish, baby. First fish. Oh my god, dude, it is fighting wild. I mean, it's way out there in the current. Oh, whoa, whoa, we got 8-pound on. Fish haul, first fish of the trip. Let's see, can we land her? What are you? Oh, dude, big, beautiful smallie. Or no, oh my goodness, what in the? I think it's a hybrid. Or a big white. I mean, that's a monster. Right on, dude. Right on. Edman. A huge one, dude. Let's take a look. I think that's just a giant white bass, in my opinion. And the way you can tell, guys, so I have a lot of white bass and mine don't have this color to them most of the time. We are fishing tannic water, so it's a bit different than where I'm from, but they have one distinct line running down to the tail and their lines are a bit fainter, and you have this football shape. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if there are hybrids as well as possibly striper in this water. I haven't really researched it that far in this exact location, but I'm absolutely stoked. Look at that slab. First fish of the trip before we even got the tent set up on the old tube, man. It's gonna be a trip. All right, we're gonna get her back in, but coming from a guy who catches a lot of white bass in my area and has great white bass fishing, this is on the really, really giant side. I was convinced it was a hybrid. Oh, Eddie's on. Big? Here, I'm coming, man, I'm coming. We're gonna have a stellar trip. Can you flip it or you need me to? Oh, a smallie. Ed, dude, 2 species, 3 minutes or something. Look at that, my friends. We got the smallies on the kayak. I was cracking a tube, dude. That's a beauty, man. Look how pretty. Really, look at the color. That's a bronze.
Yeah, man. That's.
Look at the coloring.
Dude, hell yeah. Love this.
we're on for an awesome trip.
I was worried, man.
Dude, me too. We were So honestly, guys, let me get my other camera. So honestly, guys, I didn't want to say anything because Eddie and I put all, you can only plan so much for these trips. Eddie took off work for it, found the spot. As soon as we rolled up here, we were both concerned. I don't think we wanted to make a big deal about the water right now. Feeling a lot better about it. I don't know, I'm gonna get back in there too. Fish on, dude. Fish on. Yeah. What are you? Oh my goodness, dude. Yes. Yes. Walleye.
No way.
I'm so excited. Oh, that's 3 species in like 15 minutes. Look at that. A nice one too.
That's nice.
Look how beautiful she is, dude.
That is cool.
That out on the tube, man. All right, everybody. So I know it's gonna be hard to hear. We might have to mic up when we're fishing this area, but 3rd species in like, I don't know, man, what, we've probably thrown a total of like 8 casts together out here. And I mean, just look how beautiful this walleye is. We do plan on possibly doing a catch and cook, but we're gonna wait for till the last night and maybe do like a celebration thing, but had to show her off. I'm gonna go get the tent set up. Eddie's probably gonna catch another fish, so we'll try to get that on camera too. But beautiful fish, awesome start to our trip. I'm stoked, dude. I feel really, really happy. I needed this in my life. I don't know, you too?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That is a good looking fish.
That's a beautiful fish, man. I feel like I should take a picture, but I know we're gonna catch bigger ones.
Oh yeah.
Let me get you back in, girl. Act like you never seen a tube before. Right up off of this rock, dude, like hit me at the feet. I'm talking
Like, so they're on this
maybe 7 feet out on the retrieve of my jig.
slow retrieve?
Yeah, just jig, jig, jig.
No. Oh.
You might have had one too.
Not.
So like right out there is a huge snag that I lost the bait on already. So when we set out, we were starting to doubt ourselves and we're like, all right, if we catch a fish each, we're gonna be happy with just time spent together, because my brother and I grew up together, we've lived together, we've been in the same area for our first 25 years of life. We've moved towns together, that sort of deal. We lived in Illinois, Minnesota. I joined the Army and we just haven't been able, life happened, you know, had a kid. I'm kind of chained to Tennessee, so it's nice that we can even get out, but man, I'm stoked. I'll give it a twist. The best part, setting up the tent, whipping the poles around. So we use these North Face storm break tents. We got them last year. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I mean, I've only used it once, so.
Yeah, they're like reasonably priced, but they were on the, I think we got them because they were just in the range that we were willing to spend and not quite go over it. It's like a fine line. There are a lot of cheap tents, there are a lot of expensive tents. This is a nice one, but there's a major, huge issue that I really, really hate, and it's that this zipper gets caught in this flap. And we read it in the reviews, and sure enough, I got it. Zipped mine up once, it was all good. Zipped it twice, had to like cut out the zipper. It was an absolute nightmare. So you have to be super careful zipping it up. It's a huge pain in the butt. Is it worth it? I don't know. So we've got our tent set up. It took way longer than we planned on. We did them both wrong. We had to fix it a bunch of times, but we are set up. This is what our camp's looking like. We got the river right there, which is awesome. We have a little fire, we got some wood, but let's get into the tackle we're gonna be using on this adventure out here. We each brought our own bait, so I don't even know what Ed brought. He doesn't really know what I brought. We're gonna lay him out for y'all right now. So
some wacky setup, some weights. This is a very messy box, some EWG hooks.
all right, oh, and you brought all the catfish stuff, which is awesome.
A ton of big weights. Got these 2-ouncers, but honestly, out there we might need like
5 of those things.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we really didn't know all that much what to expect, so we each brought weedless stuff, but it looks like I'm gonna be able to crack a tube, which I'm really, really excited about, as well as fish with jig heads, which is kind of my go-to. It's what I'm really comfortable with. In my area, I fish a lot of mud, a lot of rock. I don't have to worry about weeds, and it's looking like we're not gonna have to worry them out here. These are the hard baits I brought with. So I really didn't want to go out and buy a bunch of these, because honestly, if I can get away with using soft plastics, I'm going to be using soft plastics. It's just the affordable, logical option to do. We have some square bills right here, lipless crankbaits, 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ouncers. We got spinner baits, bladed jigs right here. I believe these are slobber knockers. I bought a bunch of them a while back. I've hardly used them. I think I have like a dozen of them sitting at home, so maybe we'll get out with them. So we got these big hammer ringer worms. Those look really, really cool. I haven't caught a fish on one yet. I've only messed around with them a little bit, but I do want to get them on the water. Ned rig stuff, possibly gonna be using this. We got another, this is called the 5-inch original zipper by Robo Worm. It looked really, really cool. It's basically like a U-tail worms, bunch of these, all different sorts of colors. It's kind of my weedless go-to. Rooster tails for panfish. We might catch some bluegill and use them as catfish bait out here. EWG kit. I mean, this is everything from like small little 2/0 up to 5/0. Big bite baits. These are the coontail worms. I really, really like the look of them. I've only fished them one time. I caught a fish on it. It's something I'd like to catch more fish on. Are we going to use it? Maybe, maybe not. And the bag of soft plastics I'm probably not going to use. We got panfish stuff, jig heads, all kinds of stuff that would take a while to show. Tubes, of course. I brought a ton of tubes. Eddie's going to be cracking a tube for the first time out here. Well, cracking it the way I do for the first time with an exposed jig head, so I'm looking forward to that. He's gonna love them. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, of course we got some other things too, but I'll show you as we go what we catch fish on out here. I can't wait. We got to get on the water like right now. I guess this spot's as good as any. We'll see how thick they're running in here. Got a nice little point jetting out. I want to stand on the point. And the awesome thing is we haven't seen another person fishing in this area since we got here. Let's catch some fish, my friends. We're gonna start out with that 2.75-inch Strike King Bitsy tube. Ed's fishing the dock. You're about to hammer him off those rocks, dude. Yeah, I might have to come over there. I got a 1/8 ounce weighted tube head jig in there. The total weight of the bait, the plastic and the jig, probably somewhere around 9 grams. Can't quite remember. But we're just gonna twitch our bait back into us, almost give it a swimming motion. You're on? Eddie's on already. Big? All right, I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. Ed's on. He says it's a huge one, man. I haven't even gotten like a good cast out yet. He's hammering them. I'm gonna go help him land this thing. Here. Bro. Dude. What a chunk, man. Well, there we go, guys. I mean, I didn't even have time to really set up on that point. Eddie's already hammered 2 and one really nice one. So maybe we will be fishing off this little dock here. Eddie, nice fish. That's a...
Yeah, I got a picture of this.
Send this one to mom.
Dude, he would rip and drag.
Dude, what a beaut, man. We are on.
It was under the dock. You gotta come out here.
That's Smalley pre-spawn, baby. So we're dealing with like a crazy fast flow to the point where if that dam's rushing like it is now, we're not going to be able to really kayak safely unless we find another area to put in. It's pretty much what we're dealing with. Like our baits are getting sucked down so quickly, but there's definitely fish here and they're definitely biting. It's a matter of finding the hot spot. It's been a total random thing just out there so far.
Yeah.
So we're on a bit of a quest now. Ed went ahead, started scouting out the area, considering we can't really safely take the kayaks out, at least not enjoyably. It's extremely choppy, if you can't tell by the waves in the areas we've been fishing. However, he said he found a trail here that led to just a primo fishing area. Told me I needed to come see it. If I don't mess around, I could probably get there in like 5-10 minutes. So we're gonna find this trail and we're gonna see what we can do. Super pretty trail. I could see this being a really nice sunrise walk. I have to say, man, I love fishing. All about getting after the fish, but the adventure part makes it a lot of fun too. Exploring new spots, kind of climbing over weird obstacles, getting those fish on. It just makes it so much more rewarding. Plus you get to see cool stuff too. So when we take these fishing trips, at least when we're in the Midwest, there's always a chance I can pull a muskie. you know, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm not gonna base this trip around it, but it's always in the back of my mind. If we could make that happen on this trip, it would make my year. So here's the dam right up here. And here we are, right below the dam. I really don't have the tackle to fish this. Wasn't expecting to come all the way out here, but we're gonna try. I guess we're just gonna throw in here. Switch our bait around. Looks like a good area. Kind of out of the main current. So we talked to one guy down there on the water and he said, walleye. I have a fish on, man. Yeah, big fish. At least in the current, man. That came out of nowhere. I don't know, man. I'm outgunned, dude. That's like, my rod is bowing out. So this is a 7.4 medium rod. And I feel like it's either a monster, huh? Dude, yeah. I'm trying to like lightly thumb it, but I don't want to snap my rod right now. I'm gonna have to tire it out. I feel like I foul hooked something giant or caught something by the mouth. It's fighting really weird. This is a beast. It's a beast, dude, yeah. I'm trying to break off before it does. It's huge. It's absolutely huge.
Is it here?
I feel like it's like 20 meters out or something. It's really big.
We need a net. You don't have a net by chance, do you?
So what kind of like giant fish do you have here? I'm from Tennessee and this thing is freaking, I don't know if I'm even be able to land it. Oh. Hey, I threw up. It was a paddle tail with 8-pound on. Like my arm was like locking out. Yeah, straight up broke me out.
That was, yeah, so what, you caught it all the way out?
No, dude, literally cast it right here. And I'm like, dang, this dam has a lot of weird back current. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's a giant fish.
Yeah, are they?
So this is really cool. They put life jackets up here for kids to use. Or anybody, really. There we go. They got the Asian carp too. Big heads and silvers. I don't know what that fish was. It was huge. Biggest fish I ever caught. This is a 22-pound blue catfish on bass gear on a medium rod. Not a huge fish, I know, but I'm not really a big catfish guy, so most of the fish I catch are bass or carp or whatever. All right, everybody, so Eddie has hammered some really nice smallies. I haven't been as lucky, but we're back at camp. We maybe fished for 45 minutes or so. We're about to cook up some hot dogs in a little bit, but I want to throw some more casts in this area. We caught a few out earlier. We'll do one more, and we'll get to setting up for the night. Oh, fish on, man. There we go. It feels like a good one. I said one more cast, and we got one. This is just like the thing of fever dreams tonight. It's gonna be hard to sleep with a bite like this. Another, oh, the biggest walleye of the day. That's a good one. Oh, easy, girl. Look at her, dude. That is a nice looking walleye. Well, there we go, my friends. I said one more cast and we caught an absolutely gorgeous walleye. Another one, man. This is like becoming a thing for me. There aren't a lot in my area. I have caught a walleye bigger than this. I got really lucky when I was first getting into fishing. Hammered just a beautiful, beautiful Tennessee walleye. But this, she's absolutely gorgeous. Look at her. We'll get her back in. And we're gonna go make a fire, pack up our catfish, our carp bait to throw out overnight, set some bells up on it, but just look at that fish, man. That's a beautiful thing right here. All right, onto our sketchy rocks. Thanks for biting, buddy. And off she goes. Awesome, man. Awesome. Unbelievable. I kind of want to throw another one out there. So Eddie has been getting really into catfishing. He's already an excellent carp fisherman. Taught me the hair rig I've showed in one of my videos. I will list that in the description if you want to check it out. Our last kind of brother trip, we were fishing Illinois. However, he's worked up a little recipe and he's going to show us what it is right now. So Ed, man, what are we working with here?
Oh, we just got some cream corn, some panko, and some strawberry jello. I think a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people online talk about it, so we're gonna put that over like a method feeder. And
so this is like a first time type deal?
Yeah,
okay.
I've never done this before.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna see how this works out. And considering how good the fishing's been, I mean, to put it in perspective, Eddie's caught 5 smallmouth. I've got 3 walleye, white bass, whatever the heck was going on over there at the dam. This has all happened within a couple hours out here. And I'm about to make a fire. Eddie's gonna get these lines out. We have some really nice catfish rods. So, is this the Whisker Seeker? That's right?
Yes.
So this is the rig all rigged up.
We'll try it. We'll see if it works.
Again, I think we're gonna be able to catch them. We've literally seen buffalo jumping out of the water. There's a lot of buffalo fish here. You've never caught one, right?
No, I haven't.
So they're in this area. They're not really in my brother's area on the rivers he fishes. So it's gonna be exciting for him. It's gonna be exciting for me. But we went ahead and threw 2 sinkers on because, well, we didn't bring big enough ones. We weren't anticipating current like this. Last time he was here, it was nothing like this. And now it's rushing. It's hard to keep our baits moving properly out here. We're like cranking. It's a good thing we brought bait casters with us.
How does that look?
Dang, dude, that's gross. But I mean, it's cool. It looks like my son's Play-Doh.
Yeah,
that's
feels like it too.
You don't think it's all gonna like glob off in the water? What do we?
Well, it's supposed,
we let it dry, or
it's supposed to hit the ground and then just attract the fish. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that sounds cool. The one con about this campsite is it seems that like there are just a ridiculous amount of cars and there are a lot of sketchy vans, like old school Astro vans. We don't know what's up with it. We've seen what, like 4 of them, and they're really like scary looking, you know, those kind of vans. Anyhow, guys, probably great people, who knows. We're gonna get this in the water and yeah, hopefully we'll catch a fish. I'm gonna work on this fire and yeah, we'll get back at you. That'll do. That'll do. Eddie, what's the bait you've caught? The most fish you've ever caught on? Bass, wide, any fish?
Probably a kayak.
Kayak. 4-incher.
Are they 4? I think it's like a 3.5 easy shiner.
Is that it? The easy shiner? Yeah. Easy shiner. Mine's probably the Swimming Superfluid Junior, so both paddle tails. He has to fish weedless, so he rigs his with EWG or an EWG jig head.
It's like an EWG jig head from Amazon.
Well, pretty awesome first day out here. So we're about to settle in. We're actually going to bed pretty early tonight so we can get up and get after it. But we pulled in the carp rod. That's not happening. Eddie's gonna put the bells on this catfish rod. We're turning off the bait clicker because we don't want to kind of sleep through it and get spooled or something crazy.
Oh,
so
you got the bait clicker on still. I just
you got it on.
Yeah, just the drags up a bit.
Okay. And jingle bells. I guess our plan is holler at me or I'll holler at you, and then you grab the rod, I'll grab the net.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna put those right here.
All right.
So we've got our tools.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a hard, like, this is, I don't know how well this is gonna show up on camera. GoPros aren't the greatest at filming in the dark, but that's gonna be kind of hard to stumble around when we're tired and get that fish on, but we'll.
Oh yeah, especially with my headlamp dying.
Yeah, we'll make do. I have a flashlight too. Well, it's like 11:34. Feels like the middle of the night, but I keep hearing that bell jingle. I'm gonna go check the rod. I don't know, it's not jingling in the frequency I would expect, but it's more than we've heard. I can't tell if it's slightly windy out or what the heck's going on. I think it's just windy. If I hear it jingle again, we'll go out and get it. Good morning.
I figured that was gonna be you.
How'd you sleep?
Not good.
Yeah, we're not in Tennessee anymore. It's freezing. I had to put an extra sweatshirt on. Well, we retrieved the catfish bait. No fish.
Looks like the fish on too.
The shrimp?
Yeah.
They ate our shrimp, or it got blown off. It was pretty rough last night. We were stuck on a tree. Make some morning coffee. This is the Wild Wind by Fire Maple. It's kind of like similar to a jet boil. It was less expensive. I've had it for a really, really long time. I really like this one. I got it while I was a soldier. I was a howitzer section chief in the Army, and my driver and I ended up splitting it. He got out before me, but we're still really, really good friends. A lot of awesome people have drinking and commiserated around this thing. It's served me well. Yeah, all you do is plug your fuel source in here. I've never seen one of these before. Super easy. It's like an igniter right there. There you go. And then put your water on top. Cap on. There we go. Sweet nectar of life. It is frigid out here. Fish on, fish on. There we go. Oh, what are you? Oh, nice, nice walleye. Bring her over here. That's a good one. That might be the biggest one of the trip so far. Beautiful. Look at her. What an awesome start to the day we're having. There we go, everybody. Just take a look at her. How gorgeous. That is the prettiest walleye I've caught this trip. It's a decent sized one too. Put up a nice fight. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at her. I wasn't even sure about fishing this area. There's barely any casting clearance, but sure enough, she was maybe within 10 feet from the bank. Beautiful fish. We'll get her back in. Keep going at it. All right. We'll get her back in. Well, there she goes. Awesome. Awesome. So we got the skunk off of our back. Now we're on our way. We're packing up. As you can see, Eddie's got all his rods. I got a bunch as well. We're gonna go fish around the area by the dam. We're gonna throw out some catfish lines, some carp lines, and kind of throw some bass gear, some white bass gear. Who knows what's gonna be biting up there. All right, guys, so we are back on the beach. We got the Ed Man right over here. We got the rod out. We're gonna see what we can do. It's really, really loud. I apologize about that. We're probably gonna hang out about 2 hours over here before heading back to camp to grab some lunch and re-hitting that area, and once it's warmed up a little bit. Oh, fish on, dude. Fish on. Yeah, good one. Good one. Huge. Absolutely giant. Absolute giant. I think, I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. It's shrinking. It's shrinking. It's shrinking. It's shrinking a lot, dude. That's not huge. Oh. Thank you, brother. Buffalo.
Nice, man.
Buffalo by the mouth. I told you. All right, guys. Beautiful buffalo, smallmouth buffalo. Ate the heck out of that paddle tail. It's this time of year they get super aggressive. And they will eat the paddle tails. Man, I feel a lot better. I was just feeling like we were casting into oblivion, not gonna pull anything. We got a bunch of walleye dudes down here and they're fishing with live shiners, so it kind of puts us at a disadvantage out here, I feel like. I got him. Well, there we go, everybody. Look at her, an absolutely gorgeous, hard fighting buffalo. In this kind of weird current we got going on, she felt like an absolute tank. I knew it was a big fish, but gorgeous one. Super pretty. We'll get her back in. Catching what I catch back home. No smallies. Eddie's a smallie slayer, but really pretty fish.
Nice, I'm jealous.
And on your way. There she goes. I've been like toying with the idea of easing up on my brakes, but I'm already on like 1.5.
I'm almost at it.
That's how it goes. One little tiny twist and oh yeah, you on? All right, big. That boy's on.
I might need the pliers.
Oh, dude. Is it rip and drag? Where is it? Flipper! Bigs. Dude, why do you catch all the smallies?
Oh, dude, it got off right there. Here, let me get this out.
You guys see this? Eddie is just non-stop hammering smallies. I can't catch one to save my life. On the spoon too. That's a dude, look how pretty that one is.
Oh yeah. So yeah, just casting a spoon. I haven't caught anything for about, I'd say what, 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Finally caught into a nice smallie. On a spoon too. I don't trust spoons that often. So yeah, pretty nice guy.
Beautiful small. That's a big old Big Betsy.
Hell yeah, man.
Sacred and nice. So we met a super cool guy. Just stood by our campsite while we were rigging up talking to us. And then he turned around after talking to us for about 20 minutes or something, came back and he's like, hey, by the way, white spinnerbaits get it done. So we're gonna throw a white spinnerbait out here. Maybe that'll work. Eddie was throwing something with a bit of flash, got a smallie. Everybody, something amazing has happened and the water is actually lowering to the point where we can like fish this spot together. Probably opened up more spots and we have what, probably 5 more hours to fish. Awesome. It's not raging, it's chill, it's slack.
Yeah.
This could be some meant to be stuff right now. We just saw 2 bald eagles as well.
Look, dude.
Is that a bald eagle?
Yeah. 100% a bald eagle.
Yeah. Those, look at those eagles.
Eagles everywhere. No, that was an eagle, man.
Yeah.
It flew right past us.
There were 2 eagles. Big fish.
Yeah?
Big fish.
No way. Did I go get the net?
Nah, dude, we can flip him over here. Just grab him.
No.
As long as he doesn't take me around there.
This is your smallmouth.
100% a giant drum.
You think?
Or a buffalo. It's not a bass.
Do you want me to get that?
It's a big fish that's just gunning.
I'll go get the net.
Nah, I'll probably lose it by then. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to land this. think it's a giant drum. This is gonna take a minute. Oh, he's gonna wrap me, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, it's a freaking monster of a drum. That's the biggest drum I've ever caught. That's like a 10-pounder, dude. Look at that beast.
Oh my God.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
I'm gonna run.
Get him, grab him. I tired him that like,
oh my God,
hurt. That's the biggest drum I've ever caught in my life. I didn't even know they made them that big, dude.
Here's some pliers. Whoa.
Well, that's a fish of the trip.
That is the fish of the trip.
Came here from Muskie and left with a drum.
I've never heard of a drum.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is a,
dude,
a trophy drum.
Look at that, my friends. That is like one of that is the biggest drum I've ever caught. All right, everybody, so this just happened. I don't know if you can tell how huge that is, but it's an absolute unit of a drum. This is, I can't even speak. This is the biggest drum I've ever caught in my life. It took me on the craziest, my arm is like locking out. Look at the size of that thing, man. Just look at her. I'm gonna take some pictures. We might get it on, I don't have my backpack here. Honestly, this is like a 15.
Yeah.
It's heavy, dude. It feels like a dumbbell. I don't wanna hurt him by weighing him by his mouth right now. So I'm not even gonna do that, but we'll have this moment together. So just look at her. I don't wanna hurt it by weighing it. That's really why I'm not right now. All right, oh, and she's off. Well, good morning, everybody. After that drum catch, we ended up pretty much just making some food, listening to a lot of music I can't play on YouTube. I don't have rights to that sort of thing, and kind of chilling out for the most part. We're about to break camp. I got up pretty early, just at the crack of dawn, if you can't see, to catch this beautiful sunrise out here. I'm gonna let Eddie kind of sleep in a little bit, throw some casts, we'll see if we catch anything. But the water is super low. Well, compared to what we've been dealing with. This is what the bottom kind of looks like. Pretty sure this is the sort of thing we've been getting hung on around here. But it's pretty beachy. It's definitely down significantly. When I first got here, the water was up to here on this rock. I was like balancing on it. It was kind of splashing up to there, so. Let's see what we can catch. We'd be fishing the usual, man, but I guess we have a little more beach to work with. Only fitting we end the video right here in the area I caught the fish. I enjoyed the most out of it. I'd say the climax of the video was definitely that giant drum. Very fond memory.